Good evening, everybody. This is Bev at Clark Vision, and this is going to be a bit of a brutal affair here, actually. This is my video entry for Brendan Von Doom's giveaway for In Malice's wake. He has a couple of their CDs to give away, and apparently this band is brutal thrash, which is absolutely not my cup of tea, but I am doing this because I want to support Brendan, and I want to support the band because they are also a local band in Brendan's area, and you know, I'm all for supporting bands that are metal. And I figured, you know, if I win, should I be lucky enough to win, my copy will probably be passed on to someone else who would appreciate it more than myself in this part of the world. So, but that's by the by. Plus, I thought it'd be kind of just one of these fun things to do. So, Brendan requires something brutal in this video because the band In Malice's wake, and I forget the name of their album off the top of my head, apologies. But it's, as I said, he describes it as brutal thrash, which sounds quite horrible to me. But there you go. So hence the brutal themed contest. So now I have spent about a week off and on, you know, I've taken breaks, going through my stuff, trying to find brutal related items. Now, because I'm not into brutal thrash or other the extreme types of stuff, I found it kind of hard to find stuff, and I don't have much, so the challenge for me here is to see if I can get this video ended under 10 minutes. But I'll tell you what is brutal though is this little bit of hair on my head. The way it just will not stay flat, I'll tell you, and that's a brutal thing, trying to get it to stay down. Anyway, so without further ado, I'll show you what I came up with. Right, so I'm starting off with, yes, believe it or not, how's this for a brutal artist? Pat Benatar's album, Crimes of Passion, 1980. There is a song on here called Hell is for Children, the last track on side one, and the word brutal appears in the lyrics to that song. So I think it's the second verse starts off with a line, and I can't show you the actual lyrics because, well, I can't show you them from this pressing because it's just a plain inner sleeve, unfortunately. That's how mine came to me. However, good old Google has it, so I can read it off of that for you. And so the second verse kicks off with the line, "It's also confusing, this brutal abusing." Now, it's a pretty brutal song, to be honest with you, if you listen to, you know, it's about a very, not very nice topic, obviously, related to child abuse, so that word brutal appears in that song, so I thought I would point that one out. Next one I found, I decided to try and find a horrible, nasty, brutal image, and again, mines are not really that brutal. The most brutal I found, I went with, is probably Night Demons, Curse of the Damned. Now, this sinister night demon, I'm guessing, looks like a brutal character. This looks like he's got the potential for brutality. Even more so is the inner sleeve. I thought this was a brutal piece of artwork here. He's wielding the axe and she looks like the victim. And then there's this one here where this weirdo is about to, because this is a sharp dagger thing here, is about to stab this poor victim here as well. So I kind of thought these were kind of brutal images on the Night Demon album, Inner, and scary, brutal guy there with his axe. So that was the image. I did find one song on a record. Now, as I say, I have not gone through every single one, nearly every single one, but I've been going through them trying to find the word brutal in lyrics as well, and as I say, the Pat Benatar one I came up. But I did come up with a track where the song, it's the opening track on Planet Panic from Pretty Maids, is called Virtual Brutality. So how's that for a brutal title? This is a fairly new addition to my collection, this one, so I'm kind of glad, because that'll qualify. So Virtual Brutality by Pretty Maids. And the last thing I thought I would throw in here, where the word brutal doesn't really come into it, but as Brendan said in his video, it could be something themed on an act of brutality. Well, this album by Megadeth, their classic Peace Sells But Who's Buying? If you read the lyrics to this track, Black Friday, yes, here they are down here, and you read through the lyrics to that, quite frankly, it is horribly brutal reading what is going on here in this song. The complete and utter nutcase. I hack up my victims like pieces of meat, bloodthirsty demon, sinister fiend, bludgeonous slaughters my evil deeds. My hammer's a cold piece of blood, lethal steel. I grin while you writhe with pain that I deal. Swinging the hammer I hack through their heads. Defiant defilers, you're next to be dead. So you get the gist, and it goes on and on and on. And the whole thing, it's quite a vile and brutal description of a complete and utter nutter, basically. So yeah, so that's that. I thought that was brutal enough. In fact, that's very brutal for my standards. That's extreme, horrible nastiness and all that jazz. So there you go, guys. That is my entry for In Malice's wake, Brendan Von Doom's giveaway. I will leave a link to his video below so you can check it out. He's running it for 2 weeks. It's about halfway through, I think. There must be roughly a week to go, but he has the dates and all that in his video, and I'm just trying to think if I've anything else to say here on this video, because I'm watching the clock. I'm still under 10 minutes. But just good luck to all the entries. Thanks to In Malice's wake, and may you guys have a better 2021. Surely it's going to be better for everybody, hopefully, in the music industry. And I'll catch you all in another video. Take care now. Bye.